Every time I record a video lately, my hair is a different colour. Because, like, even now, look at it, I'm not quite sure what keeps happening to it, but I've now got this weird kind of silvery grey patch, and it's not even all over, just kind of, there at the front, and there's a little bit there as well, but that's a bit bizarre. I've got kind of weird metallic-y, purpley, pinky hair going on, but anyway, hi all and welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a try-on video. I think that's the best way to describe it. I'll probably think of a better title for it anyway. But basically today I was having a little rummage through all of my old things, and I actually found quite a few items of clothing that I used to be able to fit into, most of which I thought I was huge in. And when I say huge, I don't mean that like lightly, like you'll see the size of some of these clothes in a second, but basically with a lot of these, when I wore them I thought I was the size I am now, and that's saying something because, again, remember, at the moment, £260, you've seen my measurements, I'm a very big girl, and even looking back at the photos, which I'm going to try and show you a few of as well, you will see what I mean. Now, it's only recent, like in the past couple of years, that I actually realised that I had severe body dysmorphia when I was younger. And when I say younger, I mean around about the ages of between 15 to 18, those good 3 years, because that's when I'd lost all of the weight originally, because always a chubby child. Lost all of the weight, got relatively slim, but I always still thought I was huge, and at the time I didn't realise that I wasn't, and it's only until after the fact that you can realise, and right now I wish I was as fat as I thought I used to be. Now, but yeah, we'll get to it, and what I'm going to do is just basically go through a few items of clothing, and we'll describe whether they have fitted or whether they've been bought and have never fitted, and basically what the goal is. So yeah, let's see how this video goes. So again, nice clean room, spent a whole afternoon getting it sorted, but again, excuse the chub on show because it always is, and I'm getting like a weird little line going across there now, which I think is a good sign, saying that the belly's shrinking a little, that it's going in the right direction. Oh god, no, that's not nice, is it? We'll hide that for now. But we're getting like a weird little line. You can see it like if I breathe in, kind of folds in on itself. But yeah, anyway, back to the topic of the video. Okay, item number one, what we're going to do first. I'll do this first because I think this is the largest piece that I've got. This is a corset. Now, I bought this about maybe 3-4 years ago, and I intended it to fit me at the time, and I think it did, but it was a tight fit. But obviously I'm bigger than I was then, so I don't expect it to fasten up, but I'm going to hold it around myself just so you get the idea of where it is now. And I think maybe every 2 months I'm going to do a try on of these same items, just so we can see any progress and, you know, see where everything's getting up to. So okay, that's the back. That's how much it's laced up. So it's laced all the way. The modesty panel doesn't cover everything, so it is at its maximum, and we'll see just how much this doesn't fit at the moment. Yeah, so there's no way that's getting fastened up. I reckon if I loosened it even more I can get it to fasten, but it wouldn't be flattering. It's not right. It's just way too small. At a push I could probably get it on if I lay down, squeezed into it and nearly broke it. I could probably get it on. But yeah, this is item number one. Beautiful corset that I've actually never ever been able to wear. So it's currently around about, I think that's about maybe 4, oh, do you know what, actually, let's see if we can do this, because it's going to be hard for me to hold and measure, but we'll go from there to about there. This is around about my waist, so it's currently about, wow, 7 inches around the waist, too small. So wow, that's quite a lot to go. So this is the first item of clothing that I expect to be able to fit into. I'm going to try and show the back if I can. And I really do like this corset, and it makes me sad that I've never been able to fit into it, but this was kind of like, at the time, it was a tiny little bit too small, and I intended this to be a gold piece. And the amount of times that I have bought myself gold pieces of clothing that have never ended up fitting is ridiculous. I do actually have the ultimate gold dress somewhere, but I couldn't find it for this video, so it might have to be on a separate one. But it's article number 1. And what have we got next? Okay, this is article number 2. Now this, I think, actually does fit and was only bought about a year ago, and I can probably actually get this on, but it's going to be obviously a very, very tight squeeze. So let's see if we can get this on. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually going to try and put this on. This is basically a going out dress. I've never worn it purely for the fact that it's got side slits, and which you can see there. And if I ever wear dresses going out, I always wear controlling, you know, undergarments or underwear, and obviously with a dress like this, you can't because it's all noticeable. Let's see if we can get this on. Yeah, I'm stuck already. Where are we? Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna feel like an absolute sardine, or like I'm wrapped in cling film in this. It does go on though. It's not a proper fit. This isn't how it's supposed to look, but it fits. Oh my days. Oh, and I think I just ripped some of it. I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm not going to tie up the neck because there's no point. But oh my god, this is ridiculous. I could get away with wearing this, but it is not flattering. It's not nice. You can see every single lump and bump. I look even more pregnant than I normally do, despite not being pregnant. Don't be getting the wrong idea. I'm just fat. And yeah, again, if I did tie that up, it's even more flattering. That's so it fits. It's not a good fit, but this'll, do you know what? This will be the first item that I think we'll be able to get to fit, and not the corset. So this is goal number 1. Corset is goal number 2, and let's see if we can get this sucker off. Have you ever done it? You know when you go into a changing room and you try on a piece of clothing, like in a store, that you think will fit, and it doesn't quite fit, but you manage to get it on anyway, and you think, oh, it's a bit tight, but I can get it on. But then you can't get it off again, and you've got no one around to help you, and you are in that changing room for about 15 minutes, wiggling and struggling and trying to get clothes off. But yeah, that's a pretty dress, which hopefully within a couple of months or so I may be able to squeeze into. Like, I reckon at the beginning of the year I wouldn't have been able to even squeeze into that, because I did have a couple of extra inches around, well, everywhere really. But yeah, that's the 2 main ones. Next article of clothing we've got, I have to speed this up because we're kind of running over on time a little bit. This is a really pretty bra I bought myself ages ago, thinking that it was the right size, and it wasn't, and I just never took it back. This bra is, there we go, it is a 38 double D, and it is way too small, and it's a La Senza one, so it's really pretty. But basically, even if I stretch it at its most, that's where it goes. And obviously you don't wear your boobs on your back, but with how much fat I've got there, I probably could. But so hopefully one day we should be able to get this lovely pretty bra to work and to fit. It should be beautiful. That is that one. Next item of clothing. Next we've got 2 dresses, and I'm going to do them simultaneously because I think they are roughly the same size, but they're basically like evening or, you know, dinner dresses. We've got the first one. Now, both of these 2 dresses I had probably when I was at my slimmest, and even then, it's like I still thought they looked ridiculous on me. So obviously this is the first one. It is tiny, like the waist goes to there. My actual waist comes out to about here-ish. I'm not even going to attempt to get this on because I don't want to rip it, but you can see just how tiny it is. There's no chance in hell I would get this beautiful dress on. So there is dress number 1. And this one's actually my favourite. It's the same type of style, but it's like more floaty fabric, and it's black and silver. Oh, pardon me. There we go. This is dress number 2, and to be fair, I think this one's actually a little bit smaller. Yeah, do you know what it is? Yeah. See, if I pin that down there, wait, hold it and pin it, you can see just how far out I go from it. So obviously this is way too big as well. And this is my favourite out of the 2, so when I can eventually fit into it again, I will be glorious. Oh, do you know what? I should be going for sizes as well, shouldn't I? I should tell the sizes. I didn't even think of doing that. Okay, this dress is a Jane Norman dress. And it is, oh my days, this is a size 16. Now, I can tell you right now, this is not a current size 16, because this is tiny. Now, I have actually some articles that's like size 16 clothes around that aren't actually too small. Like a little bit, but not too bad. So this is definitely not a current 16, but it might have been at the time. We've got pink dress. What size are you, my friend? These all need washing because they've been in storage for like ages. So again, and a size 16. Now these 2 dresses were bought, you know, relatively around the same time. I think this is a Jane Norman one as well. Yeah, Jane Norman as well, so same brand, same time, both ridiculously small, but apparently a size 16, but we all know how, like, sizes change. The corset doesn't have a size, because it went on measurements on the website, and I cut the label off. The pretty going outy dress is a size 18. Now already you can see how the sizes have changed. Like, this is only one size bigger. This is the pretty going out dress, and this is a size 18. Should also point out these are all UK sizes. This is a size 18, and I can actually squeeze into this. Granted, it doesn't fit and it's tight, but that just shows how much clothing sizes have changed in within like around 8 to 10 years. It's ridiculous. And okay, next item of clothing. Again, I'm not going to bother taking off the hanger, but this one I ordered online off eBay ages ago, and it's just a pretty little black dress with a bit of lace on it. Not even going to try and get this one on either because I know it won't fit, but this one is a size, oh, this one hasn't got the size, oh yeah, this one's a size 14. I'm not quite sure if you can see on the label, but again, no chance that this is going anywhere near. Now, do you know what? Yeah, let's see. That's a size 14. And we'll do the silver one. Just to compare to see if the difference is. This one is meant to be a 16. And it's really hard to hold them both up at the same time. But do you know what? The 14 one is actually bigger. Now, I know they're both black so you can't really see, but I've got that in the middle. That's the edge of the 16. That's the edge of the 14. So 16, 14. And just so you know, I'm not being biased, it's the same on the other side as well. So there's the edge of the 16, of the 14, there's the edge of the 16, so they're actually either the same size, or this is a bit bigger and it's a smaller size, so just shows how sizes do change. Now, we've got 2 more items that I'm going to do dead quick. Now these are the main items. Now first of all, we've got a random pair of shorts, little cute black shorts, which are really adorable. And when I used to wear these, I thought my thighs were the biggest in the universe. And you know what? It's like, yeah, they were a little bit chunky, like looking back on photos, but oh my god, I was not as big as I thought I was when I could fit into these. Now these are again, size 14. I had these when I was around about 16. Now I'm 26 now, so these are 10 years old. This is a size 14 back then. And I'm gonna try these on if we can. Now you might, again, do you know, it was a really bad idea doing all black clothes and wearing black pants, but I don't think ahead of stuff. Do not think ahead of stuff. So we'll try and get them on over these. We'll see how far up they go. Nope. Okay, now that is how far up I can get them. Now again, I don't know how well you can see it, but they go to there. My butt is there. The shorts won't go any further than this. Oh my days, it's ridiculous. And again, I used to think I was huge back in the day when I used to wear these. But now, on to the main article, the main reason why I'm actually making this video is this. Now, I know that might seem really stupid, but back in like the old little emo days and college days, this was my go-to item of clothing. I loved it. I would always wear it with tights, like whatever. I just loved it. This was my skirt. It's like my favourite piece that I had, and I felt really good in it. I always felt my legs looked good in it because they weren't like, you know, in shorts. They were just kind of under the skirt, and I adore this skirt, and I still do. I would love to be able to get back into it one day. And if I can, I'm going to try and put a picture somewhere here of what I used to look like with this skirt on. Now again, we'll do sizes. Again, around about 10 years ago, this was a size 12. This is officially the smallest item that I have. Now, I don't expect to be able to ever fit back into this particular skirt, but it'd be really nice to kind of, you know, try it on every now and then just to kind of see, because again, I'm not even exaggerating. I thought I was huge, and I mean absolutely ginormous. Now, we had like a little group of friends we always used to hang out with, and I was always the chubbier one because I'd always been bigger. But even after I lost weight, I was still, well, I always still thought I was the chubbier one. When I look back on some pictures, I actually think, do you know what, I'm actually just as slim as my friends in those pictures, but I still thought I was huge. So again, it's crazy what the mind tells you. And hopefully you should be able to see this a little bit better. So let's give it a go. Oh, these aren't even going up anywhere. Wow. And there we go. That's as far as up as they are going. That is ridiculous. I thought I was massive, and now I'm massive. Back then I wasn't, and that's a problem for girls nowadays and boys. And do you know what? A lot of people, doesn't matter your age, gender, like colour of skin, like whatever. So many people, young and old, go through this type of stuff all the time. And I know, because I've been there. You don't realise at the time of how bad your body dysmorphia is. You don't even realise it's a thing. I never thought it was a thing. All I saw was fat, and that's because it's like, even if I wasn't fat, you only notice the chubby bits, like if you bend in a certain way and you see a certain roll, or if you wear a certain top and the fat flows over, or if you're a little bit heavier on top but you've got great legs, all you see is the heavier on top. But yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to show in this video. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out because I didn't really prepare for it, but they're a load of clothing items that I either could fit into or are recent and I want to fit into again, and I'm probably going to try them on maybe every 2 months, because I know a month won't be much of a difference. So we'll say every 2 months, and I'll try my best to keep to that and upload it where we can. So again, thank you all for watching. I am the Price of Gluttony, Iron Manda, and we shall see you all in the next video, which will hopefully be on time next week. So bye now.